Time for another entry in the Hero in almost 60-second series. Following the campaign order and disregarding Vindicta, it should be the Orc's turn, but since Snowprint have hinted at a rework in progress, I'll skip them for now and go for the Black Templars instead. So, Godswyl. Formerly also known as Godsmell or Godawful, what should we call this hero after the recent Black Templars refresh? Come find out. When the only tool you have is a hammer, everything begins looking like a nail to you. And Godswyl has a really, really big hammer. Godswyl's active ability has him knock his melee target back a hex with a heavy blow, causing knockback damage if the destination hex is blocked and moving Godswyl onto the target hex if able. Godswyl's passive makes him smack a random enemy unit in melee range after him moving, or at the end of his turn, if he has not moved, causing heavy damage and reducing target's armor. Godswyl has a mobility of 3, with a catch, and only a one-hit melee power-type attack for a reach of 4, but his attack stat is the highest in the game. Godswyl has a large HP pool and high armor, and with his weapon, armor piece, and crit booster he is one of the toughest heroes in the game, especially in melee combat. Godswyl has 2 traits, parry, which reduces the number of hits from any melee attacks he takes by 1, to a minimum of 1, greatly mitigating melee damage from low hit, high pierce attacks, and rapid assault, which gives him +1 movement until his first attack in the battle, and increases all damage during the turn he first attacks in by +25%. Godswyl's best use is definitely the tournament arena and PvP in general, due to his passive, his ability to move for hexes until the fighting happens, tankiness, the ability to push a unit off a control point to grab it for your team and him pulverizing anything once he grabs any of the offensive power-ups or when he has Thoriad nearby. Extra points if you bring Ragnar and Onshi for a further +1 movement and the ability to ignore terrain. In the campaigns and other modes he still kind of sucks. Maybe if we get a raid boss that forces us to bring low hit, high attack heroes, that will be his PvE niche. In short, if you're a competitive Tadamentist, he is now Godswyl and you want him built capped for rare bid. Now, cease all activity, for the hour of the hammer is upon us. Or, in Low Gothic, stop, it's hammer time. And that is the new and improved Godswyl in a minute. Thank you for watching and I'll see if I can touch this in the next one, Tactician.